Prince Charming won't smile.
Bye-bye.
In fact, you won't show up at all. So you and I should be human beings and not just pieces in a past that we can't read. Don't you wanna go outside? So we go, baby, go, grow, baby, grow.
So, first question then, how would you describe your current plans after university? Got a few people there that would like to travel. Again, I'm sympathetic. That might have to go on hold for a little bit while we wait for this this current situation to sort itself out.
Hey guys, it's Gaia, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. Oh god, no. I don't even know what's going on with my face right now. Hell, I don't even know what's going on with my life right now, to be fair. Anyway, welcome back to another vlog. Basically, I decided to vlog today and the next few days because I really did enjoy vlogging a day in the life last week. And since the next few months and weeks are just going to be like hell when it comes to university work, I thought to like bring you along on my journey so we can stress together, and hopefully actually vlogging will give me motivation to study. I also thought to vlog this week because not only do I have my usual lectures, but I also have quite a lot of like extracurricular like events going on like in my wider degree that wouldn't be happening in like a normal week. So I thought, why not vlog it, even though it's literally just going to be me staring at a laptop screen. Yeah, Shut up! Also, massive disclaimer here, I do not look like this on a day-to-day basis, okay? Like, as a stressed university student in lockdown, I literally look nothing like this. But I've decided to put in a bit of effort today because I'm having to meet with this Nottingham organisation in like an hour or so as part of like a Q&A for my professional practice and psychology module. And the thing is, they're forcing us to put our cameras on, so I don't really want to like rack up on Teams, turn the camera on and look like this. From the looks of it, today's going to be a very busy day, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to like vlog and show you guys, but I'm hoping I can like vlog as much. This video is probably going to end up being like an hour of me like stressing, which is kind of a vibe, but we move. If you do enjoy this vlog, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up, comment and click that subscribe button if you're new. Like I've said in other videos, if you like this video, it tells me that you're actually enjoying my content, which will make me put more of this content out. So it's like a win-win. Okay, so this is the current plan for the day. As you can see, I've basically just like written out all the things I need to do, and I've given all the things times because I found like chunking a certain like period of time to do things actually really helps me, and I've also like put a little break in as well. The careers meeting and the Q&A session are both live, like those are scheduled times. I haven't just chosen a random time for them. They have a specific time that I have to log on to Microsoft Teams for. And then the other things, like I'm just kind of spreading all my lecture notes and things throughout the day. I also like to sometimes leave time at the end of the day to like reply to emails and like reply to DMs, because I do get a lot of Instagram DMs from like prospective students looking to go to NTU or just like other subscribers that watch my channel. So I like to just leave a bit of time in the day so I can reply to people. But yeah, this is basically just the plan for today. I've got enough to keep me busy, but I don't think I've got like so much that I'm gonna feel like really overwhelmed and stressed. I might see also if I can like squeeze a bit of time in between these two to do a bit of work for my dissertation as well. Not gonna lie, I actually feel really quite stressed to go to this Q&A session because basically for my professional practice module I have to work in like a small group research, like an organisation in Nottingham. I think pretty sure we have like a few questions that we have to like answer about like what the organisation do. We then have to like give them recommendations and how they can like do what they're doing sort of better. Basically for this Q&A session, it's kind of designed so we can obviously give them questions and like it can help us then create like better recommendations because like we get to know a little bit more about what they're doing. I'm not gonna lie, it's just been a bit all over the place because we were actually supposed to submit questions, not just my group but like other groups that are on this module. Our group forgot to submit questions, and basically the reason why they wanted us to submit questions was so the organisation sort of know what we want to like ask them in advance. But I've heard apparently we can still ask questions in the Q&A that weren't submitted, I think. So I think that's basically what me and my group are going to do. I don't know what it is, but I'm like really stressed to put my camera on, which is really strange. I think probably because of the fact that like even though I've been doing online uni for like nearly a year now, which is starting to get really scary to think about, we barely do anything with our cameras on. Like we will just keep our cameras off. Oh, I've been sent a email.
Excuse me?
And also, none of us obviously want to put our cameras on. Like, there's that whole thing about like no one really wants to like rack up to a 9 AM lecture with like no makeup on or anything and just put the camera on, because we literally probably all look like hobos, like me included. I think knowing that I've got to have my camera on, I just feel a bit like, oh, you know, like I'm just not prepared. I think it's really weird, even though like obviously like, you know, without COVID I'd have had to have gone in and actually like sat with the organisation. Maybe it's because of the fact that we've all become so isolated from seeing each other nowadays, so when we do actually kind of have to like interact with someone else, it's just a really terrifying thought. I don't know, I've literally lost all of my social interaction skills, like it's crazy. But I've got to meet with them in like 20 minutes and oh, I'm so worried that I'm gonna end up just like messing up my words or like stuttering on camera, and I don't know. Like I said, I've literally lost all social skills because of this pandemic. Like, it's unreal. And that might seem quite odd coming from someone who has a YouTube channel, but when you do YouTube, it is very just like talking to a camera. If you do mess up, you can just edit it out, whereas like this is live and this is in front of all my other like peers, and these are in front of like proper professionals, and I just don't really want to look like an idiot. But yeah, I'm probably thinking too much into this. Like, it's probably literally going to be such a chill Q&A, but here I am stressing because I haven't spoken to like a stranger in like nearly a year.
However, due to binge drinking culture and
Okay, so I just thought to quickly show you guys what I'm wearing today because I haven't done that really so far. I've just got like a normal kind of black top underneath and then this like red snake skin dress with like a belt. I think the dress is from, I saw it first, and then this might be Boohoo. I'm not sure, I got them a while ago. But like, as you can see, this is definitely not what everyone's wearing in lockdown. This is definitely not something I've been wearing. Like, this is probably the first time I've like looked this glamorous in a while. We're probably not going to see it again anytime soon, really. But yeah, I just thought I was going to show you. Apologies if I look a bit bloated. I've just had some lunch, so yeah. And my lockdown body is not what it used to be, so I literally feel like a sack of potatoes. It's actually been really nice having like a change from like wearing joggers and like a baggy t-shirt and having my hair in like a bun. Like, I actually feel really glamorous for once, which is something I've not felt definitely for a few weeks or months, you know. Yeah, I'm fully living this whole black red snakeskin fantasy. I don't even know what I'm doing at this rate, honestly. Oh wow, that's a look. I actually look like a 5-year-old. Morning guys. So while I sort out my manic hair and see if it actually curled, trust me, I have method to my madness here, okay? I'm not just putting my hair in like really crappy plaits and doing it for a joke. And look at that, no curls. Anyway, it's currently Wednesday morning. It's 9:20, 20 past 9. It's 20 past 9 and I kind of expected myself to be like doing a lot more than like sitting here sorting out my hair with no makeup on, still in my pajamas. But yeah, we're here. I've noticed since like this whole lockdown, COVID, online stuff has happened, like, I don't know about you guys, but like I feel as though I literally can't get up as early anymore. Like, I generally don't know how I used to do it at secondary school when I'd have to get the bus at like 7:40. Like, nowadays I can't even barely wake up at like 8, let alone the times I used to wake up, you know, when I was younger. It's probably because I'm at home that I literally can just stay in bed if I want to, but literally after I filmed that alarm shot, I literally just went back to bed. Like, I literally just lay there and I was like, I'm so tired, I don't want to get up. Oh, do I really want to do anything? Do I really want to function today? Do I really want to do uni work? No, but unfortunately I've signed up for it, so here we are. Since it's Wednesday, I don't have anything like properly like scheduled in like my timetable. Like I don't have any like live workshops or lessons, so technically my day is free. However, I do have a few things I didn't get done yesterday. I didn't finish some of my like lecture notes, so I'm gonna do them today. Today is just a bit of a weird day. Like I still can't believe it's even Wednesday. Like this week is going so fast. I can't believe we're into our like 3rd week of uni at the moment. Like yeah, it's just really mind-boggling, and I just don't feel like I've done anything. But that's just probably me being a stress head as usual. You know, stress head who can't seem to brush her hair or even manage to curl her hair properly. I'm gonna get on with the lecture notes that I didn't finish yesterday. I still need to do my sexual and violent crimes lecture notes, and I also still need to do trauma in children and adolescents. Hey guys, so it's currently 20 to 3. I don't even know where the time's gone, and I don't even really know what I've been doing. Literally, lockdown fatigue is a massive thing right now, and I'm definitely feeling that. Like, I just feel as though, maybe it's because we got to the middle of the week or something, but I just feel like, ugh. Plan is now I'm going to spend the afternoon basically sorting out my dissertation, like the survey and stuff. Oh, that's another thing I need to update you on. Guess Whose study is good to go to be promoted and released to the world. My study... So just before I go and promote my study, I might as well tell you guys a bit more about that and like update you on the whole dissertation thing. So in the last vlog I was telling you about the fact that it just got approved through the ethics committee, and like it was good to go to start like setting up the actual survey itself. So for the past few days I've basically just been like making the survey that I need to use in my study, sending it back and forth with my supervisor, checking everything's okay. Like you guys might be a bit confused because here I am saying that like my study has just been approved, but like I said that in the last vlog. So basically I had to kind of get the study approved twice, if that makes sense. So firstly I needed to get my study approved like from the ethics committee, which is what I was talking about in the last few vlogs, and I got that done last week, and that's what's gotten me to this point now. But basically when it comes to participants, not only am I giving my survey out to anyone in particular who's over 18, I also am opening up to any like NTU participants who want to do it. So any student that goes to Nottingham Trent University. At NTU we have this, it's like a research participation scheme called Sonar, and like you get told about it in year 1, and it's basically like a way to recruit participants for your study in 3rd year. But to be allowed to recruit people through the NTU participation scheme, you have to get a certain amount of credits by taking part in other people's studies who are in like 3rd year or like PhD students and all that stuff. And by doing that you then obviously get the credits that you can then use in 3rd year for your own studies, so you can then recruit participants. So it's sort of like a pay it forward scheme. Basically you have to get the study, like once you set it up you have to get it approved again if you want to use it on Sonar, and then you have to ask basically your supervisor to check it over. They then have to then request approval from Sonar. So that's what I mean, that basically my survey has now been approved on Sonar as well, which is why hence the celebration dance I did a second ago, just to clear up any confusion you guys might have, because you might be like, Guy, you got your study approved like last week, what are you on about? But yesterday I got it approved through Sonar, so I can now not only do my study in general, but I can also now recruit participants through the NTU Sonar system, which means I'm going to get hopefully a lot more participants. And that basically leads me on to the next point about how if any of you guys want to take part in my study. And a little disclaimer for all those who might be interested in doing my study, it actually has a photo of Harry Styles in it. So what dissertation study are you going to really find that has a picture of Harry Styles in a tutu in it? Probably not that many. So if you're a lover of Harry Styles, or you like One Direction, or you just can appreciate a good looking man in a tutu, you'll understand why I have a photo of him in a tutu. Do the study. Honestly, I will love you forever. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, I'll leave my handle here. If you do, you'll have seen that I put out a story about signing up to my study and like what it entails and all that stuff, and I left a link in my bio. So if you are a non-NTU student who is watching this, like if you're just any random person, you can take part in my study as long as you're over 18. And if you want to do that, basically go onto the link in my Instagram and basically just fill out the survey, and there's a lot more information on there on the actual survey about like what it entails and all like the ethical considerations and like making sure you guys are okay taking part. So that's for anyone who wants to take part in it. However, if you're an NTU student and you would like to get Sonar credits, don't use the link I have included on Instagram because it won't be able to award you a Sonar credit that you'll want. Go onto the Sonar website and you'll be able to find my study study. I'll leave like a screenshot here just so you can find my study, since I'm pretty sure there's a lot of studies on Sonar at the moment because all the third years everywhere are suddenly releasing their surveys and like research projects. But yeah, that's basically the lowdown on how you can do my study if you want to. You're welcome to do it regardless of who you are, and honestly I'm so appreciative if you do take the time to do my study. It honestly would help me so much. Who knows, maybe we will be able to actually publish my findings. Morning guys, it's currently 10 o'clock. As you'll have seen from the last few clips, I had a 9 till 11 workshop for my professional practice in psychology module. You'll probably wonder why I'm starting the vlog here since I've still got technically an hour left of the session, but basically we have to work in like small groups towards writing this like consultancy report for this like external organisation, which I think I sort of spoke about a few days ago when I had the Q&A session. So we just had to basically just work in our groups. My group has basically just agreed that like we kind of know what we're doing and we just need to like individually kind of research some extra bits, but we pretty much have everything we want really. I think we're actually doing really well. I've now got like a bit of time before my next class, which is a 11 till 12 sexual and violent crimes workshop where we're going to go through all my lecture notes. Before I have my next class, I am basically just going to do a bit of admin, so I've just been checking up on my study. So far 27 people have done it, which is amazing. A quick reminder, if you do want to take part in the study, you can find the link below. So it's currently 3:20. It's been a few hours since I've updated the vlog. I think the last time I actually spoke to you guys, I was just talking about going to one of my morning classes. That was alright. It was really actually quite interesting because they showed us some case studies that we could then apply what we'd learnt in the lecture to those case studies. And then after that I had lunch and then had a 1 o'clock meeting with some student mental health champions and some other staff members, because basically, I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel yet, but as a student mental health champion, you get loads of opportunities to help out in like the NTU community, and even though it is my third year, which means I have a lot on when it comes to like academics, this is my last year and I really want to help out and help students, especially since, you know, this whole pandemic situation. Like a lot of students' mental health is just awful, and I guess I want to be that person that people can go to. I've basically been getting involved in a lot of activities for the student mental health champions. If you've seen last week's vlog, you'll know that I took part in writing a blog piece for Sexual Violence Awareness Week, which is like this week that you're watching this currently. It's from the 1st to the 7th of February, I'm pretty sure. At the time that you're watching this, the blog should have actually gone up yesterday. But basically I've been doing loads of things like that for the student mental health champions. I've not just done the sexual awareness blog. I'm also doing a presentation next week for our Time to Talk Day, where we're going to have like a panel of speakers throughout the day and we're going to be talking about our own mental health and like our experiences, and I'm going to be offering advice. But as you can see, I am doing quite a lot for the student mental health champions, and not only that, I'm also helping out with their podcast that they're bringing out. And when they were advertising for it before Christmas, I really wanted to take part in it because, as you guys know from watching this video, I have a YouTube channel.
No shit.
I do like using this platform to help others. I feel like I really want to be a part of this, and I think it would be really helpful, and a lot of people do listen to podcasts these days. So that's basically what I had the meeting on at 1. Part of me was originally worried that I have been taking on quite a lot recently. Like I said, I'm in the third year and I probably should be focusing on my dissertation, but these are things that I can put on my CV, and I don't want to leave uni just feeling like as though I've not actually like contributed anything back to the NTU community. So right now, I now need to go film a promo video to be released on the NTU social medias. I'm doing a talk on the 4th of February for Time to Talk Day, and as part of that they want us to do a bit of like promotional material for it, so I'm now going to go film. Hi guys, my name's Gaia and I'm a third year psychology or criminology student. So this Thursday is Time to Talk Day. So to raise awareness around mental health and looking after each other, there's going to be a series of talks on Teams throughout the day about mental health, and I'm going to be taking part in a talk about self-care and how I look after myself, so I hope to see you there. So it's currently 5 o'clock now. I've just done that promo video and I've sent it off so it can now be put on NTU's social media next week. So for the rest of the evening I'm now going to go do some lecture notes for my trauma and children and adolescence module. And the looks of it, it looks really interesting because it's talking about pathways to resilient and why certain children are more resilient than others. I'm literally loving this module, like I find it so interesting. I then need to do some lecture notes for my advanced bio module. From memory, from what I saw, I think it's methods in biopsychology. So using things like fMRIs and PET scans and CT scans. I've never really been a massive fan of biology. Like when I was in secondary school, I never really liked science. Like I actually really hated it because it just never came to me naturally. But then when I did biopsychology in A-level, I actually really liked it. Like I loved neuroscience for some reason, and I actually, part of me kind of wants to maybe do a bit of work in neuroscience in the future. I haven't really got anything else to show you guys. Like my evening is just going to be me writing up lecture notes. I've currently got some popcorn with me though, so I might as well show you that. So I've got that as a little treat to eat while I do my lecture notes. I don't think I've shown you guys what I've been wearing today. It's this jumper. Like I've really gotten into wearing these. It's like a oversized sweater jumper, whatever you want to call it. It says "Eat spaghetti to forgetty your regretty," which I love. Like literally as soon as I saw it I was like, I need this. My mum got it me for Christmas. So yeah, I basically just got this sweatshirt on and some leggings. I promise you though, even though 2 out of the 3 days of me filming this vlog I've worn makeup, I promise you I don't normally wear makeup. Like I literally, in some respects this isn't really like a normal day in the life, but then again, like normally I don't actually have that many like meetings in my week where I have to keep the camera on, so I don't have to look nice in front of people. So but I've had to meet with a lot of like people that I don't really know this week and like strangers, so I don't really want to look like a hobo on camera. I'm gonna wrap it up right now because I think my camera is about to die. So thank you so much for watching this vlog and I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button, and if you've got this far in the video, don't forget to comment this emoji, and if you're new, feel free to click that subscribe button. But other than that, I've been Gaia. I'm gonna go eat my popcorn now and I'll see you in the next video for more content. Bye!